Hello everyone, welcome back. My name is Devesh. We have learned about A-star algorithm in previous video. Now it's time to implement this algorithm to solve the given problem. If you guys have not seen my previous video about A-star algorithm concepts, please go and watch that video first. You will find the link of previous video in the description of this video. Here is the problem statement. John wants to drive from the city S to city G in the shortest possible road distance, and he wants to do it in the fastest way by exploring the least number of cities in the way. Since we need to find the shortest possible way by exploring least number of cities, we need to find the optimal path. When John arrives at an intermediate city, he gets to know about the air distance from that city to the goal city G. This distance is an approximation of how close we are to the goal from the given node. So, we are given heuristic values to guide our algorithm to find the shortest optimal path. Note that this is not always equal to the actual road distance, as the road distance may have curves. That means road distance is always greater than air distance. So we can say our heuristic function is consistent. Let's try to solve this problem. Look at this diagram. We are given a network of interconnected cities along with the distance between the cities. This network is basically a graph, and we need to input this graph into our algorithm. So we will convert this graph in another form called adjacency list. I am not covering the graph concepts in this video. I am assuming you guys are well aware of graph. If you need to learn about graph, then you can visit my another video, which is on graph theory. Here is the adjacency list. This list contains the list of all the cities along with the adjacent cities and the cost to reach those cities. We can also extract the list of heuristic values from the given graph. Here is the heuristic list. This contains the list of all the cities along with their heuristic values. Now let's move on to the code. Here we have given the adjacency list and given heuristic data as an input. Okay. So if we try to get the keys from the list, we can easily get it using the keys function. Then we will create a class of the city network, and we will create a method in that class get adjacent cities. So when we need to get the adjacent city of any particular city, we can call this method and we will get the adjacent cities from the network. So we have created an instance of the city network using the adjacency list and try to call the adjacent cities method for the city A. This will result in city I with the distance 5 and city S with the distance 6, which we can verify from the input data. Once we go to the city network, we will create another class for the heuristic, and here we have created a method get heuristic estimate. So if we need to get the heuristic estimate of any city, we can call this method. Again, from the heuristic data, we have created the heuristic instance and calling this method get heuristic estimate of A. Now we get the value 10, and this is the heuristic estimate of A. We can verify this from the input data. Once we have done with the heuristic class, we will create the node class. Here our nodes are the city, and the parameters required for that city node are the name of the city, parent of the city to backtrack the path, and the value of the g, that is the cost to reach that node from the start node, and the value of h, that is the heuristic estimate of that city, and value of f, this is the estimated cost of that city. And this f we can calculate by adding g and h for that node. So once we are done with this city class, we will define another class, a star algo class, and there is a method a star algo call. This takes the start city and the destination city as the parameter. Here we have created two lists. One is for the open cities and one for the closed cities. Open cities list to keep cities whose neighbors are open for exploration. That means the neighboring cities which are about to explore. And the closed cities keep track of the cities whose neighbors are already explored. So now we will create the city instance for the start city and the destination city both. And since we are starting from the start city, we are adding the start city in our open city. So now start city is now available for exploration. We will try to loop the open cities and sort it out. So once sorting is completed, we will get the current city as a city which have lowest cost function value. Now what we will do, we will check this current city is the destination city or not. If the current city is the destination city, then we reached our goal, and we just need to backtrack the path, the parent field, the help of parent field, and return the path. If we have not reached the destination city yet, then we will scan all the adjacent cities of the current city. So for the current city, we will get all the adjacent cities using get adjacent cities method of city network. Once we get the adjacent cities, we will create the city instance for that city and adding as the current city as the parent for the adjacent city. Now we will try to calculate the estimated path cost for this adjacent city. First of all, we will get the heuristic value. So the heuristic estimate we can get from the heuristic instance. We will get the value of g after adding the current city g plus weight between the adjacent city and the current city. So once we get both the value of h and g, we will calculate the value of f, that is the estimated path cost after adding both g and h. Now what we will do, we have this adjacent city. We will check if it is in closed city or not. That means it's already explored or not. If it is not explored, then we will check if it is in the open cities or not. If it is not in open city, then we will add into the open city so that we can explore this adjacent city and update the parent of the adjacent city as the current city, because this is going to be our optimal path. If it is in open cities already, that means it has encountered previously with another node, but we have not considered it since the estimated path cost for that adjacent city at that time may be greater. So now again we will check if it is greater or not. So if this adjacent city which we have visited previously is equals to that city and the estimated path cost is less than the path cost we have calculated previously, then we will consider this as the our node eligible for exploration. Then we will update the parent of this adjacent city to the current city. Since current city is already explored now, we will add it into the closed cities. And we will loop these steps. We will repeat this step until we will get to our destination city. Once we reach the destination city, we will just return the path. If we have not found any destination city, then we will just return the none. Let's try to call this method ASTALGO call. And here we are passing start city as S and the destination city as G. Let's try to call it. So we have found the path. And the path is S to B, B to D, D to F, and F to G. So this is our optimal path we got from this A-star algorithm. Let me know in comments if you have any doubts. And if you really found this video helpful, do like the video and subscribe to my channel. See you next time.